What is up, guys, and welcome to our very first episode of How To with Jesse. I'm Jesse, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create a good thumbnail within 60 seconds in Adobe Photoshop 2018. And start the clock. First off, go ahead and snap a photo of yourself. And remember, this is for your YouTube thumbnail, not Instagram, so no duck faces, no peace signs, or pouty faces. You want to be professional. You do not want to give off the impression that you're a 16-year-old girl that didn't get asked to prom, so you're going to mope about it for the next 2 weeks. It's sad. In your photo, you're definitely going to want to convey some sort of eye-catchy expression, something that'll really attract your viewer's eye. There. This should do. Next, we're going to install some visible from 6 feet away text to let your audience know what you're how-toing. I say visible from 6 feet away because you definitely want your audience to be able to see it from afar. The easier it is on their eyes, the higher the chance of them clicking on your video. After all, most people do look at the thumbnail first and then read the title second, so just make sure it's promising. Bam! This will do. Now that we got the text, let's go ahead and add some highlights to make that really pop. So when I'm creating highlights, I like to use a combination of red, black, and yellow. I find that it gives it a lot of contrast and it really makes it stand out. Bam! And there you have it. How to fly a drone. I chose that one because on another YouTube channel I do a lot of drone stuff, so I figured, how fitting. But there you have it. Now this one I refer to as my one-for-all template. Now this template can pretty much be applied for whatever topic it is you're covering. I would just say substitute the text, the colors, and the graphic for your very own. Because remember, it's YouTube. You want to stand out. You don't want to be a direct copycat of somebody else. Biggest thing you want to make sure... One second. What? No, Gloria. I'm making a video. Can it... Wait. Fine. No, I do not want onions on my Philly cheesesteak. Man. Biggest thing is you want to make sure you have your basic principles. 1, got to make sure you have your text. 2, got to make sure you have your graphic. And actually, that's kind of optional. If you want to include a graphic... Awesome, I think it's a great idea because I think it kind of gives your viewers a little more visual representation of what they're going to see. If you don't have one, it's not the end of the world. I've seen plenty of thumbnails where it's just text, so we'll say optional on that one. 3, your highlight text color. That is going to be completely up to you. It's just going to depend on what kind of colors you want to have to represent your channel. 4, you just want to make sure that you're using a simple solid backdrop color for the background of your videos. I see a lot of YouTubers use black and white, which is perfect. That's really going to give you some contrast between your foreground and your background. Now, I've seen a lot of YouTubers as well use like the background for their office or their studio, and that's just perfectly fine as well. And to be completely honest, you can pretty much use anything that you want to, just as long as it does not drown out your foreground. The biggest thing is you just really want to refrain from using an assortment of vibrant colors for your backdrop, just because if some people are trying to look for a certain video and they're having a tough time making out your thumbnail and reading the text, guess what? They are out. There goes one less view and one less potential subscriber. Remember, it's 2020. People want something that's bam, something simple and something that's straight to the point. Here, I'll even put up a little comparison on the screen. As we see, the one on the left, awesome, beautiful, perfect. That's the video I want to watch. As for the one on the right, ow, vomit, puke, get it away from me. It looks like a toddler colored on the walls and then Elmer's glued a cutout of a person from their mom's Cosmo magazine. Look, at the end of the day, if you're having trouble trying to come up with a simple thumbnail, then this video is a great place to start. Taking a step back in time here, the way I came up with this thumbnail template was because after spending hours and hours on YouTube, watching videos and just kind of studying thumbnails, I started to notice a pattern. They all had the same 3 basic principles: graphic, text, and colors. If there's one takeaway I want you guys to take away from this video, from what we've gone through already, is don't think that every video thumbnail that you make has to be based off of this template. This one is just to get you guys started. And of course, as time goes on, don't be afraid to kind of branch out and be creative and kind of identify with your own brand, and really kind of come up with some custom thumbnails on your own. Just think of this video as a blueprint and expand upon that. And that does it for this week's episode. If you guys found this video extremely helpful, definitely go ahead and smash that like button. And if you want to see more quick tutorials, go ahead and subscribe. And if you want to have me take a quick look at your thumbnails and give you some advice just to kind of get a second opinion on what you're creating, definitely let me know in the comment section down below. I would be more than happy to. Also, if you guys do have any other additional tutorials or how-tos that you would like to see me do, definitely let me know in the comments section down below too, because I have a whole bunch of more content planned for you guys. That's about all I really have for you guys on this week's episode. Just want to say thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Take care.